Ni hao, daja. Welcome back to the Crazy Coleman's Pokemon Soul Silver version run through. Step on the pad, prepare for the ultimate torture. Alright. I don't know why Jagger isn't leaving the team still, but okay, I'll live with it. Prepare for the meat break. Nah, that's not funny. Unless you get what I'm talking about. Alright. So, immediately attacked by someone. You take the long way around, you get attacked. You take the shortcut, which is the transparent platform, and you don't fight anyone. I'm guessing Faulkner is the guy with the blue hair, that hour now. So, gym trainers, totally useless. I mean, seriously, they're good for a little extra leveling opportunity. Oh, and we finally get an instance of a Spearow. Why is this thing being ridiculous? So I'm going to try to center this as well as I can. Well, okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. This thing is being ridiculous and unstable, and I'm going to use this thing to stabilize. This actually does it. Oh my god, it actually stabilized it. Alright, not going to argue. Alright, Spearow, incredibly powerful attacker, as you just saw. Although it was a critical hit, that was still a pretty tough attack. Anyway. They're not very good defensively, but since Woolite's a really crappy attacker, I think it's in our best interest to just knock down his attack stat as far as possible. You have got to be kidding me! Our first feint in this entire run-through is our stupid little Marie. It's a good thing I intend on using him. I mean, if this is a Nuzlocke challenge, I would put him in the PC now. I mean, I wouldn't straight release him. But I would definitely put him down for that, you know. Because I don't intend on using him too much after this anyway. I mean, I was going to show how useful Warriors could be in this gym battle, but apparently I'm not going to get the chance to do that. So... Come on, Hexus. Now, I know he's gonna get a level up off of this. I mean, seriously, how can he not? It's one level higher than him. And he doesn't have that far to go. But hey. So, I'm going to have to apparently make a jump right after this battle. I think it's just the one. Yes! Yes! Fight! I was totally correct. I wasn't even paying attention, honestly. When he sent out that Spearow, I had no idea that was actually his own Pokemon. Well done, Hexus. Apparently. Anyway. Yeah. Of course. What is with all these interruptions I keep getting? Alright, I gotta move fast apparently. Well, Trying to hit out all these gym trainers. Oh, you some kind of big shot? We'll see what happens if you get pushed over here. Think you'll stagger and fall? I'm going to knock you off the edge of this platform. It's a little gruesome, actually. People here are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. I will knock out your bird Pokemon, so you won't be able to fly up here, even though your Pokemon don't know fly, because you're too stupid to get that T ring, or the HM ring. I'll correct myself. Get him, Hexus! I took Woolite off the team, because, I mean, honestly, after this gym battle, I don't really intend on using him that much. Now, I do admit, there is a Pokemon I am planning on putting on this team, and it's kind of upsetting that I'm not going to be able to find it till after the gym I need it, next gym, which is the next gym. But I'll get to that later. Actually, I guess if I could, it's possible to find an Onix. Okay, I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try to get an Onix in the next area and try to use rock moves on all of them. I'm a weird person. Pidgey's coming in. Let's KO this Pidgey. Because we just KO'd another Pidgey. You'll love his toxic love. I love the fact it just shows this great row of teeth in bite animation, but how many teeth does Ekans have? None. Anyway. You could have crossed these platforms at any time. You didn't have to beat the gym trainers to access them. But anyway. Alright, Hexus is very eager. Why do I keep doing that? That's what I was going to do. Put Victor at the lead of the team. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and heal Hexus a bit. Let's save for now. And take on the gym trainer. I haven't had to do much explaining because, I mean, these are all Pokemon we've already seen. And if you've got them, you've probably gotten them to those levels. Probably. Yeah, okay. There we go. Victor is very eager too. Alright, so you must be Falconer. Faulkner. Falconer. Faulkner. I always say Faulkner. I'm pretty sure it's Falconer, like Falcon. But I don't care. Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. Hey, people say you can put flying type Pokemon in with a jolt of electricity. I was gonna try to show that. Woolite! Well, too bad. Magnificent bird Pokemon. Now, I will say one thing. Although his team is not impressive now, you get a chance to rematch him later, a lot later. And that is when he's actually got an impressive team of bird Pokemon. But he's got two Pokemon. This Pidgey of his, which I just put to sleep. Ho, 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 ho. And he's got his other Pokemon, but his Pidgey's level 9, so it's pretty tough. Pretty brick tough. Whereas Victor's just doing like 5 damage every time it hits him. You are getting sleepy. I'm alarming every second of this. Oh, goodness. I'm such a bad person. Let's see here. Either way. Oh, I missed. But that was rather interesting. I accidentally hit hypnosis when it woke up. And of course, this is working in my favor game. Thank you, game. And almost a level up. And the second Pokemon is Pidgeotto. I'll switch to Jaggery. It's level 13. We are not ready for this. It is time to leave Icarus. Having created Icarus? No. Alright. Oh, that's convenient. I think maybe they'll keep building as long as it's used once. I'm probably wrong. Watch. Well, we'll never know now. That's the one thing that's going to really get on your nerves about Pidgeotto. It's going to constantly use that one move. And I guess we'll find out then. Either I guess not, or it didn't attack me straight. I don't know if he's going to try to heal, but I will. Because I am. I'm not. I hope not. Critical hit! Okay, I think what it is he's gotta keep chain hitting you. What the heck? That is my last potion. Why is he scoring all these critical hits? You know what? No, I will have the upper hand. I will have the upper hand. And why did I click that? I did not mean to click that. I will have the upper hand here. I said I will. Come on, Axis. I'm a coward. I'm hiding my Totodile behind my snake. I guess that means he's not a... Anyway, I'm not gonna make that pun. If he faints, I will. Oh, I don't get to make the pun. At least you know he's a solid snake. And I still made the pun. Hexus is a solid snake. That's horrid. Goodness. My Ekans has surpassed my Hoothoot. Amazing, actually. For pity's sake. A defeat is a defeat. Take it. Zipper bad. Alright. Rock Smash sucks. As a move! Nobody's gonna get that reference except for like my one other viewer. Anyway, Alright. Azalea Town, next town with a gym in it. Next town, period. Because, I didn't show it earlier, I guess. Oh, wait. The minute you walk out of the gym, you get a call from the annoying Professor Elm. Does that mean that... No. I'm not gonna do that one again. That wasn't even worth it the first time. Alright. So we could A, go to the Pokemon, grab an egg, and then get ambushed by somebody. Or we could go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Find out why we can't progress to a completely different town than Azalea. And then go to the Pokemon Center. And if you want proof that Woolite went on the team, there it was. Because I used 3 already. So let's find out what the problem is. Up here. And then we can head into the Pokemon. Besides, I need to pick up some more Pokeballs. I'm going to catch an Onix in the next year. Alright, now, what the heck is this, you might be asking? It's moving, whatever it is. It looks like a tree. Not really. An odd tree is blocking the way to Krutiak City. It's preventing me from shopping. Something should be done about it. You don't go to Krutiak City to shop. You go to Goldenrod for that. Game logic. It makes no sense. Better gym leader when you did. Alright. Oh! Well, you must be the professor's assistant. Well, never mind. We must have gotten a call from the mother without knowing it or something. Super potion. Okay, so who are you? You aren't moving. Yeah, that's the professor's assistant. So now we get another slot in the team filled. Well. Okay, here's something I don't understand. First of all, A, how does Oak always have a blank Pokedex? B, how do the professor's assistants end up all over the place if they don't have Pokemon of their own? Because there's no one better suited to carry the Pokemon egg than you. Does that mean that the professor and his assistants have no Pokemon of their own? I think 20 Pokeballs will be sufficient. Every time we buy 10 together, we get a Premier Ball as an added bonus, and you only get 1 if you get 10 or more. What am I doing? Pretty sad that I don't know. And I think about 5 potions will work for now. I did not mean to do that. And then, of course, over here we've got Tunnel Mail, Heal Ball, and the Net Ball. None of these are going to be of any worth to us at the moment. Let's go. And are you going to fight us? Me oh my, that egg must be. I see. It was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, and then from the Professor to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I am counting on you. Alright, so let's see if we can remember what happened with the egg so far. Mr. Pokemon got it from a friend in a Krutiak City, and then handed it to you to give it to the professor, and then the professor handed it back to you to hatch it. But that woman said take good care of the egg for me. We don't owe her any favors. Why should we do this? Yay! Finally an Apricorn respawns. That's what the black one did, but... You know, I'm not going to bother playing that out. Oh, by the way, if you were having problems getting past here, I didn't go any further than this before fighting the gym here. If you come down here before your gym battle and you don't win, or you don't win the battle against Faulkner and don't get the badge from him, you come down here, talk to this guy. He will pretty much push you back the other way and say you can't go there. Yeah. Now, if you didn't get a grass type at all, don't worry, because it's not useful. But before we head for Azalea Town, there's something I want to check out. And we'll get to this when I get back. Alright, we're back. Mysterious music. The ruins of Elf. Feel free to explore the ruins and become a fossil professor. Alright. So you can go around and talk to a bunch of people in here. They'll all say some pretty interesting stuff. But this is location 5 rows in length. And there's apparently a secret to these ruins. Now, there is a reason to have Rock Smash out here. And I don't know if I want to go ahead and try teaching it. Maybe some. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to teach something Rock Smash because I'm going to need it later. Well, I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. It's going to be a recurring line. Recurring line. Okay. Let's not grammar fail. Anyway. So talk to this woman here. Welcome to this chamber. We're constructing ancient Pokemon stone panels. You can rotate stone panel pieces by touching them for a short time. If you touch a piece and slide it, you can move it around. We think we should be able to put them back where they were. Alright. Now, first of all, check the back wall before you check out the panel. This says escape. And what you're supposed to do... They're all written in an unknown writing. And I'll explain what that is in a bit. But what you're supposed to do is take an escape rope and use it while in front of this wall. Doing so will allow you access to this room. What do you say? Victor seems to be feeling great about walking with you. Okay, so there is an Oranberry, because you can't find berry plants out here. A heal powder, which you probably shouldn't use, just saying. An energy powder, which you also probably shouldn't use. I mean, unless you're, like, desperately needing to. And a Peha Berry, which you're probably going to want to use at some point. Now, you can also go down there, but that just leads to a floor covered in unknown writing. Covered. Alright. This Pokemon hides on the seafloor and watches the shore with eyes on its back. Alright, give me a second, I'm going to have to do bottom screen work here. Dreaded bottom screen work. Give me a second, I got. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Boom! Crack-a-flacka. Alright, so hole opened up beneath us. Give me a second, I'll reorganize everything. Did you just come down from above? So, you must have solved the stone panel puzzle. That's wonderful! You seem to have some talent with archaeology. I'll give you this unknown report. It records unknown as you capture them. I'm sure it'll come in handy. You're probably asking, what is unknown? Well, probably a lot of things. But, I'm sorry, that was a joke that was just asking to be made. There's a strange presence here. Now, whenever you complete a stone panel puzzle or just fall through a hole in the floor, the unknown will awaken, and you'll get the report. And if you're wondering what an unknown is, well, there is your answer. Unknown is a psychic type symbol Pokemon. Let me take a look at stats here. There are 28 different kinds of unknown. One for each letter of the alphabet, then there's the question mark and the exclamation mark. This one, I don't even need to look at to know. This is a G. I have memorized all of the kinds of unknown and what symbols mean. However, the stats, I don't know. I do know that the only moves they'll ever learn is Hidden Power. Okay, so they have high attack and special attack, even though they'll probably never use them both at this point in time. The only reason it had a high attack is because originally Hidden Power had a chance of being physical or special depending on its type. But since it's unnecessary now, the boost to the physical attack is no longer needed, but they're going to leave it that way because why mess with it? It's not worth it. Anyway, Hidden Power is the only move they know. All the moves are unknown to them. No. I won't make that joke too often. Let's go ahead and try using a command ball. I just like what happens when you use one. I don't know why I like it, I just do. But, that's an unknown. Now, the big, eye in the center, they almost always have an eye, making up the main body, and then the rest of it generally is what, determines its actual shape. Its flat, thin body is always stuck on walls, so its shape appears to have some meaning. And to prove that it is a fairly flat Pokemon, I'm going to let that one out its Pokeball when I get up here. Now, I don't ever intend on using Unknown, because it's not really a Pokemon worth anything. Okay, look at it. Now you see it? Now you don't. Actually, you probably do still see it, but... Alright, so now it's our lowest level Pokemon, but I don't intend to keep it. So let's just go ahead and put him away. Alright, now you can talk to people in here. Generally, the more puzzles you solve here, like the back wall and the stone puzzles. There are 4 stone puzzles, 4 back walls. Okay, something I didn't already explain. This guy's funny. He's the head of the research at the ruins, and he does absolutely nothing. He's Yoshi. No, I'm sorry, I had to make that joke too. He wins by doing absolutely nothing. But you're going to need Rock Smash to get past these rocks and grab that Hyper Potion there. And you're going to need to, or you're probably going to want to use Rock Smash to bust those rocks and find a couple of useful items. like heart skeleton fossils. Now you are probably going to find a lot of shards and geodude, which is why grass and water types are so useful against in defeating or beating all. Okay, have a grass or water type at the lead of your team if you're going to break some of those rocks. Alright, so resting Pokemon, and next time we shall go along the route and try to not only catch an Onix for our next gym battle, but we'll try to reach Azalea Town. Because Azalea Town takes top priority, and I don't think Hoothoot's going to be able to survive the battle. But first, let's put Unknown away, because we're never going to use him. Now, you don't really get much for getting all the different kinds of Unknown, if you get anything at all. Alright, so I also didn't go over this. In order to hatch eggs, you have to have them on a team of Pokemon. Yeah, it can't be the only thing on a team. You have to have a Pokemon on a team with it, and you have to walk a certain number of steps for it to hatch. But you know, the one in this hatches to Togepi, and I don't want Togepi. It's not all that great of a Pokemon. Nevertheless, to hatch it, you get an Everstone if you decide you're going to make the trip back to New Bark Town. So it can be useful. But anyway, next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we shall continue past our Miracle Seed Man. Sorry. And progress through this route, which is route, for those of you who can't count, 32. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on that. I think the other route's 36. Yeah, it's 32. I'm sorry, I don't pay attention. I don't even know if it shows. But we shall continue along Route 32. Hopefully obtain an Onix and reach Azalea Town. Until then, this is the Crazy Plumber saying thank you and goodbye. 谢谢，再见。